Like if you've hit rock bottom before, you know that you don't have it. I mean, that's the point. I mean, that's the point, right? Like I tried for a really long time to do it my way, and I didn't have it. Hey everyone, this is Drew with Sobriety Daily, and first of all, welcome to a new 2021. And I mean, I don't know, I've been doing the Sobriety Daily thing for about a year and a half, and I'm really thankful. So far we got like 300 subscribers, and so if you subscribe today, that'd be really helpful. The goal kind of right now is to get to about 1,000 subscribers here between now and March. And I really think I can do that if those of you who are watching it click subscribe. Essentially, the idea of this channel is that what we want to do is have something that's just a quick hit for sobriety related stuff. So whether that's AA, NA, OA, just any kind of thing where you just, or even just emotional sobriety, I don't really care. If sobriety and being sober is one of those things you care about, then this is probably a good channel for you. And it's something to have just kind of while you're driving or while you're hanging out or maybe doing the dishes or just kind of just doing whatever. Today, one of the things that I really want to look at is the Sermon on the Mount by Emmett Fox. And there's just a section here where he goes through, kind of what prayer is. And a lot of what sobriety is prayer. And what is prayer? And when we say, well, we're gonna connect with a higher power, or somebody says, oh, well, this chair is my higher power, or they say, well, my higher power is, the Christian God or the Islamic God or the Catholic God or whatever God it is that you need to kind of pick to be your higher power, that's fine. But the question is why? Why prayer? Why a higher power? Why is it essential? And just, even if you already know why, this might still be just a good video for you just to keep listening to, because sometimes it's not just that we know it's why, but it's kind of like, we know that God is big, but why do we need to pray to that thing? So here's what Emmett Fox really has to say about prayer. So he says, in other words, miracles in the popular sense of the word can and do happen as the result of prayer. Prayer does change things. Prayer does make things happen quite otherwise than they would have happened had the prayer not been made. It makes no difference at all what sort of difficulty you may be in, and it does not matter what the causes may have been that led up to it. Enough prayer will get you out of your difficulty if only you will be persistent enough in your appeal to God. Prayer, however, is both a science and an art. And it was to the teaching of this science and this art that Jesus devoted the greater part of his ministry. The gospel miracles happened because Jesus had the spiritual understanding that gave him greater power in prayer than anyone else before or since, says Emmett Fox. So I want to talk about two things here real quick. I want to talk about prayer, and I want to talk about a miracle or the miraculous. So prayer is anytime you say, I just can't. I don't have it. I've looked. I know that I've looked inside of me to try to find the answer, and I don't have it. Like, I really don't have it. Like if you've hit rock bottom before, you know that you don't have it. I mean, that's the point. I mean, that's the point, right? Like I tried for a really long time to do it my way, and I didn't have it. So prayer then is when you say, okay, not me. Okay, not me. Okay, not what's inside of my finite being. Okay, outside of me, do you know how to solve this problem? Can you help me solve this problem? And when you do that, you kind of open yourself up to be able to get everything else that's out there in the world. So that's the principle of prayer. The principle of prayer is to say, look, I know it's not within me. I know because I've checked, and I know that it must be something outside of me, but I know that God loves me enough to give me that thing as soon as I need it or when I can see it. And as soon as you open yourself up to receiving it, it comes. It comes so quickly, and the answers, they just kind of show up. You wind up on that plane of inspiration that the big book talks about, where it says that, that we sometimes might be doing things that look a little bit weird or a little bit odd, but when you open yourself up to the possibilities of the world around you, when you accept that there's something greater than you out there, or that you are made to do something or to be a part of something greater than yourself, these are all aspects of prayer. Now, one of the things that I like to think about when I think of the miraculous, and I don't want to get too kind of like hocus pocusy or kind of weird, but this is just something I've been thinking about. So like literally in the last week, I've been reading a book called The Search for the Miraculous. And I don't know, just tell me how this hits with you guys. But the idea is that maybe a miracle isn't something that we like pull out of the sky and it's like this like thing. We just like grab a miracle, like, oh, I want a miracle. Like you see kind of those televangelists talking about like, oh, I'm just gonna grab this miracle and rah. But maybe the miraculous is like a plane, like a bubble, like kind of thing. And so we have our physical reality here, and then we have everything that's outside of our physical reality. And so then when we open ourselves up through prayer and we say, okay, God, I haven't met my sponsor yet, or, I just don't know how I'm going to get my finances under control. Or, I'm having such a hard time not reacting so fast when I get angry, right? All of those feelings, or, how am I going to get over this emotion when I feel like it's going to be present forever? I know I deal with that a lot. I think that because I have this emotion right now, I'm just going to have this emotion forever. And it's not true. So maybe the miraculous is that moment where we open ourselves up in prayer, and then we're able to kind of reach into, and we're able to bring that part into our lives. And so I want to encourage you today, if you haven't had a chance to sit down and kind of just say a quick prayer or say a quick surrender, or, however it is that you pray, I don't know. But if you haven't had a chance yet to sit down and just kind of say a quick prayer, or to, give up your day here to God, or to, to a higher being, to your higher power, to go ahead and give that a shot. So that's what this channel is all about. We're going to be looking at the Sermon on the Mount here for a little while and just kind of having fun with it. One of the reasons I chose the Sermon on the Mount, just so you guys know, is because it's one of the books that really influenced Dr. Bob. And Dr. Bob is kind of one of these great compilers of classic metaphysical literature. And so I want to encourage you guys, if you guys haven't checked out Dr. Bob's home, go and check that out. And otherwise, if you like this content, please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. Please like if you like this. And yeah, we hope to talk to you again real soon. All right, you take care. Bye now.